Story comes to us from KOB.com. A California man accused of shooting at and injuring 4 Albuquerque police officers last year has died in jail.
This was the scene that day in August, northeast Albuquerque. Body camera video shows a wild shootout. It started with an armed robbery as police say Ramirez just opened fire on officers. They were in an alley. He critically injured 2 of them, and then 2 more were hurt in a second shootout in a nearby parking lot.
Core Civic spokesperson Ryan Gustin stated Ramirez was found unresponsive around 4:55 p.m. Tuesday at the Cibola County Correctional Center near Grants. Staff immediately called out a medical emergency, prompting medical staff to respond and assist Ramirez. Medics began giving Ramirez emergency first aid and life-saving procedures. EMS responded to the facility, but Ramirez died before being transported.
James Ramirez. He died while in custody, according to multiple departments, as he was facing a federal charge after the state dropped its charges, saying they wanted to make sure he stayed behind bars until trial. He died at the Cibola County Correctional Center. A prison spokesperson just confirmed that to us this afternoon. It's a private max security prison outside Grants. And a spokesperson with the Milan Police Department says it will be the ones investigating, not state police, according to a spokesperson with them. We still have no idea how Ramirez died. A spokesperson with Core Civic, the parent company that runs the Cibola County Prison, says they are speaking with the U.S. Marshal Service to see what more they can tell us about this situation. We've also reached out to the attorney for Ramirez, but we have not heard back this weekend.
They're not saying how he died. You know, whether he was found hanging in his cell, was he found with, white foam coming out of his mouth, face down on the floor. They're just saying that they're going to do an autopsy, and he was pronounced dead in the jail. It raises a lot of questions. It really does. Again, I know we really can't feel bad for a guy that's shooting at people, but I wonder how many other people have died. That's good. I see now. I should have thought of that to do research for you guys. You do your own research, but how many people, you people in New Mexico, tell me how many people have died in the Cibola County Correctional Center? How many people have died there? Or that other jail that he was supposed to be at, Valencia?
This comes after some confusion. APD said yesterday that Ramirez was in a Valencia County prison, and we're hearing that Ramirez died a week ago. A Valencia County Sheriff's Office spokesperson says the Office of the Medical Investigator told them they picked up his body last Sunday. As Chief Harold Medina sent us this statement saying, "I wish I could say this news brings closure to the tragedy that this individual brought to Albuquerque last August. But the reality is he never faced any consequences for shooting 4 police officers." We'll also note that a second suspect in this case has still not been arrested.
Now I get that the police chief doesn't have any empathy for this guy. I get that. I mean, you shoot at cops and, I understand all that. But I think his statement, we're talking a police chief making a public statement here. Okay, I mean, so, again, I don't really, I can't really feel bad for this Ramirez, only because he was in a shootout with cops. He critically injured some. But couple things here, and I'll close. One, the chief's public statement. The reality is he never faced any consequences for shooting 4 cops. Yeah, he's dead. Life's death sentence. I don't know. I mean, was he found hanging in his prison? Did he hang himself? Was he Epsteined? Or was his food poisoned? Or did he just die? Maybe he committed suicide. A lot of questions there. Why do I need to know? Because I'm all about accountability. And if he did not commit suicide, somebody needs to be held accountable.